Hi everyone. Last week I sent out a communication following the announcement from the government. And in that communication I said that I would get back to you within the week with a little more detail and more structure on what we were thinking was a reasonable timescale to reopening the school. I was quite clear that I did not want to do it in a hurry. Following a consultation with parents and carers, it would appear that all of the children requiring urgent school places, including those of key workers, are already in the school. So we do not need to make any urgent changes to our provision. Therefore, we will come back after half term exactly as we are this week. So the same children will be in on the same days, the same staff will work exactly the same rota. Therefore, we do not create a load of sudden changes straight after a holiday. One of the issues with that is if you make changes straight after a holiday is you create a cliff edge. That means that families spend their half-term holiday worrying about changes that are coming up. So do the children. Equally, the staff spend the half-term holiday worrying and stressing about changes that they might have to implement straight after their holiday. And that means they don't get a proper break. Some of my staff haven't had a break for quite a long time due to the fact that we've had to work quite a few holidays for various reasons, although namely because of COVID. Therefore, I would really like to give staff a break this half term to make sure they're fully refreshed. It's fantastic that that aim also fits in line with what you are telling us as parents and carers, which is that you would be more than happy to take a little bit more time and do things in a more timely manner so that we make sure things are done properly and we make sure things are done safely. Therefore, we will not be bringing in any new children or making any changes to any provision until the second week back at the absolute earliest. That includes opening Caterham. This means that we can spend that first week back having a good lead-in time to any changes that are then going to happen on the second week back. That means we've got that week with the children to talk to them about the changes. We've got that week that we can communicate with you, so we're not having to phone you over a half-term holiday to tell you things. And we've also got that week to make sure that staff are fully in the picture with any changes that might be happening for them. And then we're not having to bother staff with emails over a holiday. So therefore, it is in everybody's best interests, I think, that we come back the week after half term, as I said, exactly as we are now, and then we look to implement changes to the timetables at the second week back at the absolute earliest, and that would include opening Caterham. It won't happen until the second week back at the earliest, and we will give you much more information on that first week back. But for now, my main key message is that there will be no sudden changes. So that means no one has to panic. I just want everyone to relax. I want both families and my staff members to fully switch off over half term and have a break from all of this and spend some family time together. And then we will get back into the swing of things after half term when students, families and staff indeed are all refreshed and ready to tackle the changes ahead. Can I just say I am aware that there's lots of you that actually don't want to send your children back to school and you've made a conscious decision not to do that. I need to say that we 100% support that. I mean, these are very challenging times, and if you do not feel comfortable sending your child back to school during such a huge pandemic, then that's the right decision for your family, and we would support that. The government has said there's no ramifications for non-attendance at school during this time, so it has to be your choice. So thank you for your flexibility, thank you for your understanding to parents and carers. Thank you for all the lovely positive comments that you've been sending in about my staff and about all the support that they've been giving with the home learning. It's clear that you really appreciate all their hard work, and it means a lot to them to hear you say that. Can I say thank you also to you parents and carers at home that are working incredibly hard? I have seen so much amazing work come in on Eversense and been sent back into us. It's clear that there are a lot of students who are working really hard at home, and that is no mean feat. I mean, it can't be easy having lots of siblings sat around the kitchen table trying to do schoolwork. But amazingly, there's lots of you that are doing that. And that's just fantastic. And we're really, really grateful for that. If anything I've just said about that timescale doesn't make sense, I mean, as I said in my last communication, you've got to get on the phone or on the email, and and that goes out to staff and to families. If anything isn't clear, just shout, and we will try our best to clarify things. It's really important that you get the right information at this time. But I think my main message is not dissimilar to what I said before, actually, which is let's just take our time. There's no need to hurry. There's no need to rush. There's no need to panic. Let's take our time and do it properly, because that's the safest thing for everybody. Two more things before I end the video. One is that Miss Payton has done a handout for all students on keeping safe while using the video conferencing technology. Not all students are clear on what is and isn't appropriate. So we've done a help sheet. If you could go through that with them, that would be really helpful. Second thing is that Miss Pritchard and some of the students will be making a short film, and it's going to go out before the end of this week to accompany my film. But this one is going to be specifically about social distancing and some of the hygiene measures that we're taking. We felt that families at home, but also staff, really needed to be reassured that of all the steps that we're taking to ensure the building is safe. So we're going to do a film about that, so you're really clear on what we're doing to keep the children and the staff safe. We ask that you show that film to the children as well, because not all of them understand social distancing. A lot of them find it quite difficult to remember to do that. So we hope that by showing them the film, it will just reinforce that. We'd be really grateful if you could do that. That's it from me. I hope if you are having a sort of family break, obviously none of us can go anywhere, but if you are having some downtime at home over half term, then I really hope it is a restful one, and wish you all the best. And we can't wait to see everyone as soon as we can. Thank you.